Welcome to another edition of what I forget what this is called.
Two guys and two chairs.
Two guys and two chairs
They're sitting down.
that are sitting down. This is a special 4th of July.
Oh, you with Justin, John and Justin.
John and Justin. I mean, we've done like 4 or 5 of these. So
I know her name.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Sorry. This is our special 4th of July, I guess, edition.
Patriotic, right?
We're going to talk about, I don't know, just I guess what 4th of July means to us and like the history of the day, I guess.
Okay.
It's a really good day. I mean, we're both Italian Americans, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So it means a lot to just be a part of this country and share in a cultural thing, even though we're not from different backgrounds, but other people who aren't Italian American, obviously, can celebrate in the same way. It's kind of a big thing. Not a lot of countries have that,
Yeah. Even though British was the main reason why we have our independence, right?
Well, they're not the reason why. I mean,
Well, I thought they were the ones who, like the song, "The Bombs Bursting in Air," that was them throwing bombs, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was the war. That wasn't the Revolutionary. They were talking about 1812.
Hold on.
That song was written.
I thought that song, the Revolution, was why America is independent from...
It is, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't confuse me.
I'm not confusing you. I'm just saying the Star Spangled Banner was written by Francis Scott Key, and it was about the War of 1812. He's watching the fight in the War of 1812, and that's what it's about.
Hold on. So how many wars were there that got our independence?
Well, just one. Just the Revolutionary War. That's when we declared independence.
So then what was this? There's a Civil War,
Yes.
the War of 1812,
Right.
which was 100 years?
If the War of 1812 was 100 years, it would have been during the Civil
Listen,
War.
so the 100-Year War was the war that won our independence, because after 100 years, they were finally like, listen, we'll give it back to you. You can have your own piece of land that you stole from the Indians. That's what happened. And then now they have the Star Spangled Banner.
No. What do you think? No, okay. The 100-Year War is not an American war. The 100-Year War
It's
is...
not an American war. Then why did I learn it in American history?
You didn't learn it in American history.
Maybe not, but...
Your teacher should be fired if you learned it in American history.
She might be dead, so that's worse than getting fired.
That was morose of you to say right now.
No, because she was like 95 at the time. It was like 10 years ago. Was she 105? People don't live past 100 years. Like, the 100-Year War probably had 17 different generations of kids fighting in that war. It was probably all fought by kids.
What are you talking about?
Because, no, don't laugh at me like that. It's because every 10 years, somebody had to die.
Yeah, but that's
So they had to have new kids come and fight.
Stop. Okay, the 100-Year
Patriotic.
War. The 100-Year War was between, I don't know, Britain and somebody else. I think Britain and France was a 100-Year War. The war, the Revolutionary War. Stop making yourself taller than me. The Revolutionary War was between just us and Britain,
Watch this.
with the French on our side helping us out towards the end. They brought their armada to help us. But in no sense was there ever a 100-Year war in American history. We're not even 300 years old. That means like
Okay.
a third of our history has been at war.
I've been at war. How many wars have we been in? World War II, World War One, the Industrial War, I'm sorry.
The Industrial Revolution.
The Revolutionary War, and the Civil War, and the 100-Year War. 7 different wars. Or no, 6 different wars. Sorry. Hold on. War of 1812. 7 different wars. Right? And that's where we got our independence from. Which one? The 100-Year War or 1812 war?
The 100-Year war is not our war. It's a Revolutionary war.
Who fought the 100-Year War?
I just told you, the French and the British.
We were, apparently weren't Americans started from French and British? So who's confusing now?
We are the
Watch this.
people. I've seen it. People came from Britain to the colonies, but we were colonials. We were never British. I mean, people there had been like a century of people living in this continent before we had our.
Yeah, Indians, Mayans,
No.
Native Americans.
The Native Americans, yes, but Mayans are Central
Pilgrims.
America.
They lived here. Remember, that's who we got our independence from. When the Pilgrims had the fight with the Indians, it was boom, bombs bursting in air. It's 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Let's enjoy and drink beer and have a barbecue. apparently that's what happens. So they had a feast. They had barbecue, buffalo. They had coleslaw, mashed potatoes, chicken pot pies.
That is why. No.
They probably had wild
That
boar.
is not what. Okay, no.
They probably made their own beer. 'Cause they had wheat fields.
4th of July is about when Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence in the
He
Revolutionary War.
He wrote every. He didn't. No.
Yes, he did.
What history
Who
class?
do you think wrote the Declaration?
Herbie Hancock. No, John Hancock.
Herbie Hancock. Wrote
Sorry,
it.
Herbie Hancock. He's the piano guy.
Yeah.
John Hancock.
John Hancock signed the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah,
Was the
he
first
wrote
one
it.
to sign it. No,
George Washington did.
no, George Washington. It was Thomas Jefferson. You're just naming out historical people.
No,
You're saying that they wrote it.
Andrew Burr.
Aaron Burr
Aaron Burr.
did not write it at all. No.
Andrew Jackson. He was there. Maybe he wrote it.
He
You
did.
tell me Thomas Jefferson wrote the whole entire
He
thing.
did. I mean,
All with ink. They had quails. It's quail, right?
a quill.
A quill.
Yes, he wrote it.
Quill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And that's in what year?
1776 is when we declared our independence.
That was actually the Civil War.
No,
So it
that's,
was before then.
that is
It
not.
was the year 1812. After. Sorry. Fuck.
after 1812?
That's retarded.
It's okay. I forgive you.
No, it's before 1812. So it was like 1600s.
No, it's not even.
Whatever.
How old do you think this country is? We were
300
founded
years
in
old.
1776.
Yeah. What year are we in now? 2012. 9.
Yes, 2009. Who taught you this?
220
Who was
years.
the person that
Or
taught
20
you
years.
school? How were you educated? Did they just
Teachers.
throw you out in the Catskill Mountains and you were just
Teachers.
taught by bears?
Teachers.
I came out of the New York public school system. I cannot believe that you came out of the New York public school system. too.
Regents, kid. Actually, I took all local. Bam, right there. Pound it. Fist it, man. There you go. So, yeah, 1776, huh?
Yeah.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yes.
Okay, I disagree with you there. I will say George Washington. Because he was the first president. And if I was the first president, I would say, I'm writing this bitch. Fuck all of you.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th.